Yo, 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 what's going on? What's up? Postal, what's going on? How am I doing? I'm doing well. How are you doing? We got through Wednesday, so we are closer to the weekend than when we started the week. That's always a good thing. So we got through Wednesday. Weekend is a little bit closer. I still haven't gotten my corrosive Torg Impact SMG bod that I've been farming for forever. Staying warm, yeah, dude, I hear you. I feel like I've gotten every possible roll of a bod that you can get, except for the one that I'm looking for, which is the way these things go. Wolfblade, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. How's everybody doing? A wild Pokemon, welcome. How y'all doing? I'm gonna do a little bit of farming to start off the stream, then we'll just have some fun. We'll just do whatever. I may even switch to another a Vault Hunter and just kind of play around with some stuff. What flavor of body are you looking for? I'm looking for something stupid specific that I know is gonna take me like 6 months to farm. But it's a Cryo Torg Impact SMG bod. So it's basically like this shock one that I have here, identical, but with corrosive damage. So Torg Impact, SMG rounds, and the elemental damage being corrosive. That's ultimately what I'm looking for. And I need to do the same thing for the Herald. So I have an incendiary one, I have a shock one, but I don't have a corrosive one. I have a cryo one that I've been using, and this cryo one is nuts. I literally just got this yesterday after like 3 days straight of farming in Septus. This is the first one that dropped, and it's actually pretty great. So it's got the lowest damage out of the three. So like my incendiary one is 4,992 by 3. My shock one is 4,653 by 3. But this one's all the way down to 3,298 by 3. However, it kind of makes up for it in the fire rate and the charge time. The charge rate on this thing is super snappy. I mean, it's wicked fast as compared to these two. Like, check this out. Okay, so this is the incendiary. Watch the charge time. Like, you see how slow that is? It's like a full 2 seconds. Like 1, 2, and then it shoots. Same thing with the shock, right? So the shock one is 1, 2, and then it shoots. Look at this cryo one. Look at this one. Check this out. Like, it's like almost as quickly as I press it down, it shoots. See how fast that is? Give me just a second. I forgot to pull up one of my monitoring. You should farm for it off stream. Yeah. The problem is with farming things like, you know, off stream is I don't have a ton of time to play off stream. I mean, I do have some time in the mornings, like before work, and sometimes I'll play during lunch, but I don't have a whole lot of time outside of it. So I kind of like use some of the time for some of this farming. It also gives me a chance to test out the builds and stuff that I'm running. Let's see, here we go. That's what I was looking for. Have you tried the accelerated Benefax Juliet Sparkle? Yes, in fact, I have some here. They're not. Oh, this one's cryo and it's got shotgun damage. So I do have some. I have better ones in the bank though. I think I have, like, I'm pretty sure I have ones that do like 20,000 DPS in the bank. I think I just grabbed these just for the hell of it. This is Borderlands 4. That's slang for save editor farming. Oh, yeah. So I have save edited some stuff, but I try to still kind of farm things here and there just simply because I feel like the save editor kind of sucks some of the joy out of the game. Like, what happened to my fort? That was weird. It just totally disappeared. So I still enjoy farming. And what I'll typically do is if I don't get what I'm looking for in a fairly reasonable time, like you know, I'm talking maybe a week or two. Like, I'm not gonna farm for months on end for something. If I don't get what I'm looking for in maybe a couple weeks, then I'll probably revert to like, okay, I'm just gonna save edit this damn thing. Play at lunch, you work from home? Yeah, I do work from home. So I'm in engineer, like software engineering, so I'm fortunate enough to be able to work from home. But even with working from home, you know, with the family and the hours and everything, it's like I still don't have a ton of time outside of that, but you know, at least I do have the time during lunch. I can come upstairs and play for a little while. And typically if it's like I don't get a lot of time to do stuff during lunch, so it's just like, let me see if I can get lucky farming something, or maybe I'll just move a couple skill points around that I was thinking about during work, and I'll be like, let me just try this out and see if it works. Know what I mean? Lucky, yeah. The goat is back. How you doing? What are you farming for? So I'm trying to get me a corrosive Torg Impact SMG round bod. I have an incendiary and a shock one with those same attributes. I just need to get me a corrosive one. Do you mind showing your skill tree? So anybody who wants to see the skill tree, you can see it right now. And so thank you for following, by the way. Anyone who wants to see the skill tree, it is everything about this build is in my Discord right now. You can get the entire skill tree, all the gear I'm using, all the specializations, everything that I'm using in my Discord if you want to jump in there now. You don't have to, because I'm literally in the process of creating a YouTube video explaining this entire build. So if you are not a subscriber on YouTube, I would highly recommend you go follow or go subscribe on YouTube. And thank you for the follow, Osman Lee 87. So go to my YouTube. It's the exact same thing you see everywhere. Like if you're on TikTok, it's the same username, FoxyZXP, FOXYZXP. Subscribe, and we're like this close to 1,000 subscribers, by the way. So you'll be helping me get that 1,000 mark. But I have the video coming. It will be on the YouTube by this weekend. I've already recorded it. I'm in the process of editing it. It breaks down everything, all the skill point investments, why I invested in them, the augment, the capstone, the specializations, the gear I'm using, what the synergies are in the build that make it strong, and all of that. So everything is there, so you will see it. You like Warframe? Yes, I do. I do. I haven't played it in a good minute, but I love Warframe. That game is build oriented too. Yeah, totally. And it's like, I feel like Warframe is even, it takes it to a whole other level. There's so much stuff in that game. And then how you can like craft, like with the crafting table and stuff. Like, I am not an expert in Warframe by any means. Oh man, I love it when the health bar glitches out like that. I am not an expert at Warframe by any means, but I do enjoy the game. Any sort of like looter, shooter, build crafting style game, I'm about it. I love it. Do you play Warframe a lot? Is your Discord in your bio? I think the link is, but I can give you the direct link right here. Oh, you know what? I think my website might be what's in the bio, but my website does link to the Discord, but I'm going to give you all the link right here. You can just kind of type this in your browser. I don't think you can copy and paste from the TikTok chat, but right there it is. So discord.gg, and then you can see the code after it. Yeah, the link in the bio isn't working. Okay. So I'll fix the link in the bio. There you go. Yeah, jump in. There's a channel in the Discord called BL, you know, short for Borderlands -builds, BL-builds. That has it in there. Jonathan, thank you for liking the live. What's the best early game loot farm? I only got like 20 hours. So I wouldn't necessarily even recommend doing a lot of farming. If you're not at level 60, I wouldn't even necessarily recommend farming. I would say continue through the story, level up, get up to level 60, then do some farming. And then it's kind of subjective what you might want to farm for, but it kind of depends on what you're building around. If it's gun damage based, if it's ordnance based, like heavy gun ordnance, if it's, you know, action skill based, like what ultimately you're looking to do. One of the best, you know, weapons in the game that's been in the game since launch is what I'm farming here, the bod. You know, they did nerf the sticky aspect of it, but still, the Torg Impact rounds, which is what I enjoy using myself, are still busted. Like, they're still great. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. There, let's see, there's... Man, I could talk gear all day. No, I'm thinking like rep kits, I'm thinking ordnances, I'm thinking shields, I'm thinking all these things. Suppressor augment. I'm doing a... Okay, let's see. Dude, I had fun working on this game. Did all the scopes with liquid development. Wait, what? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Did all the scopes with liquid development? I don't know what that is. Explain. Tell me more. Sam, thank you for following. They need to add more bank space. Yes, they do 100%. They need to give us more bank space and they need to give us more SDUs. They need to increase the SDUs. They've increased our skill points, right? So we went from 50 to 60, but they didn't increase SDUs. So we can't hold any more ammo. And like the thing that I typically like to use are pistols and primarily shotguns. I'm a shotgun guy, but I only got 220 rounds. So it's crazy. Explain the skill tree. Yeah. I can go over it. I'll do it probably pretty quick because I have, and for anybody who's just dropped in, I have a YouTube video I've already recorded. I'm in the process of editing and it will be on my YouTube by this weekend, if not sooner, maybe even by Friday. And it will explain this entire build. I call this the PYRE God AMON because it's around the damned class mod, which deals pyres, and there's a whole like synergy between the pyres and the force of nature augment and many other things happening here. So it's really a lot to try and explain. It would literally take me 20 minutes just to explain like all the synergies and everything that's going on. So I would highly recommend if you want the full explainer of the skill trees and augments and capstones and class mods and all the synergies that are happening, definitely look for the YouTube video to drop on my YouTube soon. Foxy ZXP if you want to subscribe. I helped make them. I joined the Discord. Thanks. Yeah, no, thank you. The paper bag. Wait, you helped make what? The, like, are you a developer on the game? Is that what you're saying?
Thank goodness. Oh, you'll be back.
Really, all you gotta do is just look at the skills, match the things that you think are strong. Yeah, but a lot of times the things that you think are strong aren't strong, and the things that you don't think are strong can be. So that's why I'm like, the build crafting of this game can be tricky because you'll be looking at things and you're like, man, this is gonna be so strong, and then it's garbage. So it's tricky. It's more than just like look at the skills and you know, apply the things that are strong, because there's ways that, and even like even with this build, there's there are things in this build that took me literal weeks to figure out the synergies between, just from trying different class mods, different augments, different skills, and then eventually landing on something and being like, okay, wait, there's a synergy here that I totally have been overlooking. Oh, I miss every shot? Buddy, quit hopping around. Oh, what the heck happened? Did I not activate my action skill? That's what it was. You missed me. You missed me. Oh, you toast. Yeah, I guess I forgot to activate my action skill. I was like, wait, what happened to my damage? Cryo. Not what I need. Another skill level upgrade coming again. Yeah, dude, that's what I've been hearing is potentially getting up to 70 skill points. And if they do that and don't upgrade or update the SDUs, that's just wrong. God for Lifer, thank you for following. Zero, thank you for following. This is Borderlands 4. You still haven't got the corrosive bod. No, I haven't. I'm still here periodically farming for it. I have a shock and I have an incendiary. Jules, what's going on? But I'm gonna give this like maybe just a couple more runs and then I'm gonna go I'm gonna go try to farm for the Herald because I've been thoroughly enjoying this pistol. I just need to get me an incendiary and a shock one with this faster. Look at that damage. Good God. With this faster charge rate and fire rate, like I have on this cryo one that I got yesterday. Like, look at the charge rate on this one. See that? I mean, it's like a half a second. Like, so fast. And now look at the incendiary and shock ones. Ready? So this is the incendiary one. You see how slow that is? It's like a full 2 seconds, and then here's the shock one. Same thing. Wicked slow. I need to get me some new versions that have the higher fire rate. When did they release Borderlands 4? I've played Borderlands 2 and quit a while ago. Zero. They released 4 sometime last year. So it's been like almost exactly a year. Something like that, because we're now talking about them coming up to the end of the year 1 cycle, and everyone, you know, like everyone's asking, are they going to have a year 2 plan? You know, because they haven't said anything about like what they're going to do in year 2 of the game. So I'm pretty sure it was like almost exactly a year ago that the game came out. To be honest, more skill points won't really need to increase in ammo though, as you are not going to use more ammo with more skill points. Yeah, it's just more of like an overall balancing thing in my mind. Because if we get more skill points, theoretically, you could actually invest in more fire rate, right? Like, if you know, like Cash and Rafa, some of these Vault Hunters can have ridiculous fire rates, and if they don't increase at least the number, the ammo, dude, I cook through ammo so fast with some of these Vault Hunters. Like Cash, it's stupid how fast I go through ammo with Cash, especially when you have War Wagon in your skill, where when you deal kinetic damage, it siphons the ammo from your reserve directly into your clip so you can keep shooting. So it feels like an infinite crit Harlow, where Harlow has critical funding, where you actually get ammo replenishment directly into your clip versus siphoning from your reserve into your clip. So with Harlow, you can just keep shooting forever, indefinitely, right? As long as you're getting crits and that refunding keeps happening. But with Cash, it feels like that, but it's not. It just burns through your reserve in like an instant. It increases fire rate, Freeman. There's a skill point where if you do the incendiary, oh yeah, incendiary, oh yeah. So on incendiary damage, it increases your fire rate, yeah. Yeah, and there's lots of ways you could want modded weapons. No, I'm good, thank you though. I don't use modded weapons. Take-Two have said they are not abandoning the game, so I feel there is a 2-year roadmap, but I think it will be another cash grab, as we will need to pay for another set of packs. Oh, probably. I think you're totally right, yeah. OG Shazam, hey Foxy, I was the one who commented on your YouTube video earlier today. Definitely going to be trying out Gloam Cash build later. Oh yeah, nice. Dude, that Gloam Cash build is like the most busted build I have. I mean, like literally, y'all could just tell me to grab any single weapon in the game. Doesn't matter the rarity. It could be just a white, just common pistol that we find on the ground. And I could go, I guarantee you I could probably go platinum UVH7 true mode subjugator and fall with that build. It's that stupid. It's literally that stupid. There must be something coming, either something in Borderlands 4 or Borderlands 5, because at the end of the story where a mysterious person who looked exactly like Lilith said, you can't stop what's coming. Yeah, I mean, that's true. So they're either setting it up for a phase 2 of Borderlands 4 or potentially a more long-term Borderlands 5, but there's definitely something coming, but just the fact that they haven't announced anything is kind of like, you know, is it a year 2 of Borderlands 4? Are we going to have like a full year 2 roadmap, or is it just going to be kind of like a gradual die off of Borderlands 2 because they're going to start ramping up Borderlands 5 or something, right? Like, I don't know. Poor Golden God Rafa. I need to break out Golden God Rafa. I really do. That build was so fun, and I actually tested it post Rafa nerfs, like when they all the nerfs. I've tested it after every one, and it still holds up. It doesn't do quite as much damage as it did, you know, on day 1 when I put the build together, but it still gets the job done, and it's still fun because it's just continuous ammo, just endless shooting. You know, you never run out because there's ammo replenishment. Just beat Borderlands 2 for the first time yesterday. It was awesome. Dude, I'm gonna be following in your footsteps very soon. I'm just working through Borderlands 2 myself. So Borderlands 4 is the first in the franchise that I have played. So I've now gone back and I've gotten through 1. I still need to go back and do some of the DLC stuff in 1. I haven't done any of the DLC stuff. But I got through 1, and then I switched to Borderlands 2, and I'm a few hours into that. So I will, I'll eventually be finishing that one, and I know that one's just highly regarded as, like, you know, having the best villain, the best storyline, and all that, so very much looking forward to what all I'm gonna get into there. Oh, you dodged it. Come on. What's up, my Blunts? What's going on, dude? Blunts, I know we, when I dropped that weapon for you last night, you're like, dude, when I get in the stream today, you better tell me that you watched the, what's that Ryan Gosling movie? No, I'm forgetting the name of it. But you're like, you better tell me you watched it with your family. I haven't, dude. I haven't had time. So I've been waiting for you to jump in the stream so that I can tell you. So I can tell you, I haven't watched it yet, dude. I'm sorry. I haven't had time. Project Hail Mary. Yes, thank you. It is on the list. I'm gonna try and see if I can get the family in front of the TV, like some point this weekend to watch it, because I'm excited about it, man. It looks great, and you and others have hyped it up, so it's on the list. General Knox DLC goes hard. Kyle, is that General Knox DLC? Is that Borderlands 1? There's only like 1 DLC, right, for Borderlands 1, if I recall correctly. On Steam, I think I have like 1 DLC. But then there's like a ton of them for Borderlands 2. It's so good. 10 out of 10. Nice. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to checking it out. Borderlands 2 is the best in the franchise, mainly due to me. Handsome Jack. Dude, that's incredible. I was like, wait, mainly due to me? What are you talking about? We got Handsome Jack in the TikTok chat, y'all. He's here. That's hilarious. What's up, Jack? Yeah, I'm curious to get in further in the game and check you out, man. I've heard good things. Hey, Foxy was what's up, Evan? How you doing? That's hilarious, Handsome Jack. It's the best in the franchise because of me. All right, let's go see if we have any better luck with the Herald from Inceptus. Still trying to get me a better incendiary, shock, or even a corrosive Herald. So we'll go over here for a minute. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. See if we have any luck. So on Gloam Cash, do you want to deal elemental damage instead of kinetic? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I think if you spec into War Wagon, you're going to want to make sure that you're dealing kinetic damage. So when you have War Wagon, it only siphons ammo from your reserve into your clip so that you can just keep shooting if you are dealing kinetic damage. So if you're shooting an elemental weapon, you're technically not dealing kinetic damage, you're dealing elemental damage. So you then have to spec into the bottom. There's another skill underneath it. Nothing beats lead is the one. It converts a portion of the elemental damage of your gun to buffed kinetic damage. So you do get actually, excuse me, you get a buff in that conversion. So it's not just a direct conversion of take 20% of the damage and convert it to kinetic. It's like take 20% of your elemental damage and convert it into like 40% kinetic damage. You get a buff out of it as well, but that then allows War Wagon to proc and replenish your ammo. Is the Herald finally good? Jules, the Herald works for whatever reason really, really well with the build that I'm running, with this PYRE God AMON build that I'm putting together, which, by the way, a quick plug for anybody who just joined. The video on this is recorded. I'm in the editing process now, and I hope to have it published by like this Friday, Saturday at the latest. So if you're not a subscriber on YouTube, go hit subscribe if you want to check out this AMON build. It is incredible. I love it. I think y'all are really going to enjoy it. So Foxy ZXP, FOXY ZXP on YouTube. go hit that sub, and the video will be up there within like the next 48 to, you know, 2 to 3 days. Four DLCs in Borderlands 1. Okay. But it's not on the level of Borderlands 2 though, right, Dale? Like there's a lot more DLC content in 2. From what I was looking at Steam, that's where I bought everything. I got it all on Steam. And when I'm looking at Borderlands 2, that just like it's like an endless list of all the add-on stuff. Love me some AMON builds. Musclehead, yes, dude. By the way, how you been, man? Good to see you in the chat. I think Borderlands 1 DLC is harder. Oh, really? I'm just gonna run straight to Inceptus. But the DLCs for 2 are amazing. That's what I've heard. Is they're like top tier. Borderlands 2 has $2 bounties. Oh wow. Haven't played since they dropped Cash. Is he any good? Cash is incredible, Kyle. If you haven't played Cash, I was just talking about the Gloam Cash. It's a build. It's not a build I put together. It's just kind of like a known community build that Gloam. He has a skill in his skill tree called From Gloam to Glow, and it takes and converts a portion of your overshield into bonus damage, and that bonus damage is insane, insane. Like I mean, you'll literally just walk through everything in the entire game. The new Subjugator and Thal raid bosses on True UVH7, like just everything. And then there's other really cool builds as well for Cash. So he's got a cool like crossfire action skill. There's some really strong builds around that. I saw Moxie has one that was just melting. The new takedown on Mayhem 20. There's short one mission, one boss type DLCs. Oh, that's cool. Borderlands 2 is the greatest in my opinion. No joke. Everything from the story, the villain's amazing. Yeah, Evan. I mean that's exactly the same messaging I've heard time and time again from all the people who have kind of played through the entire franchise. Is 2 has the best villain and the best story, and I've heard that many times. And I'm a few hours into it now, so I'm just starting to work through Borderlands 2 myself. So I'm excited to get further into it. But let's see. I've been okay dealing with personal stuff. How you been? Oh, well, hope things are okay for you, man. I've been well. Yeah, things are going okay. My kiddos are back in school, so that's about the newest. That's like the latest, you know, what's up with the Fox fam. Hammerlock 1 is kind of boring though, but funny. Oh, is that Hammerlock 1? Is that a Borderlands 1 or 2 DLC? So what's your list of Vault Hunters from favorite to play to least favorite? Just curious. Okay. Hate wizard guys. Okay, my favorite Vault Hunter to play. So I get asked this probably every stream, and I would say if the way that I like to answer it is when I think about, you know, who would be my favorite Vault Hunter, or who is my favorite Vault Hunter in Borderlands 4. I'm not going to do the entire franchise because I haven't played 3 at all yet, and I've only played 0 and Lilith in the previous game, so I'm just going to stick with Borderlands 4. But the way I think about it is like if I had to only play with one Vault Hunter going forward, I couldn't touch any of the other ones, who ultimately would I pick? I would pick Harlow, because she negates the SDU issue that I was just talking about earlier, where with the Infinite Crit Harlow, where you have critical funding in your skill tree, and because of the way you set up your augments and skills, every shot you're dealing is a critical hit, and because of that, critical funding gives you ammo back into your clip, and it's a ton of damage. Like it's so strong. Like every shot is a crit, and it's just doing tons of damage. But more so, you get that ammo replenishment back into your clip, and you don't ever have to worry about running out of ammo again. And so, yes, exactly, Postal. Shotguns, woo, that's right. So I'm a shotgun guy. I love my shotguns. And if I'm not using Harlow, I'm just constantly running out of ammo with them, unless I'm using like Golden God Rafa, where it's just infinite ammo, because one of the skills he has is like while his action skill's on, it's replenishing ammo. So that's why I would choose Harlow. It's because I don't have to worry about SDUs and all those upgrade nonsense, and only having 220 rounds of shotgun ammo. I can just keep trucking. As far as like ranking them in an order, fun to play, least fun to play, I don't know as if I can really rank them so much, because what I would have said for the longest time is AMON would definitely be on my lowest list. But as of finding this new build that I'm working on right now, he quickly jumped up in the list, and this build is insanely fun. So there are aspects about each of them that I thoroughly enjoy. And Vex I haven't really spent a whole lot of time on, but I did recently put together a build there, and it is really great. It's really strong. I can't platinum time, you know, like Subjugator and Thal with it, mainly because of the SDU issue with the shotgun rounds, because I'm using a Crazed Earl and I just cook through ammo with it. But I think Vex would... Let's see, Amon's fun when you do high damage. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think any of them are fun when you're doing high damage, right? But I finally have a decent like build with Amon where I'm not locked into using the mantra or like some melee specific thing. Like I can use pretty much whatever gun I want. And that's what I'm loving about it. Oh wait, I'm not using my shotgun. Get over here, come on. Just die, die. Oh, you're dead, dude. Did y'all see this? How's he gonna go? Look, how you gonna be in your little cocoon and you're still dead? Huh. Yeah, Blunts, are you still there, man? Dude, this Shock Herald that you gave me the other day, it absolutely melts this dude. Because of the additional shock damage. So I'm using a Watts for dinner, so I already have plus 25% shock with every shot. But this thing dealing shock damage is now greatly increasing that. And it just cooks through his shield, and then I'm already doing a ton of incendiary damage from my skills and stuff, so his flesh portion is no problem. So it's like once I get through this shock damage, which this thing really helps me get through, it just melts him. It's great. If you're playing Zero on Borderlands 2, get Boar. That skill is a must. Oh yeah, Boar. Yeah, no, I've already had people tell me about Boar. I forget, like, I think that's all the way on the left, like near the bottom, right? If I remember correctly. It's been a minute since I've been in there. But yeah, people were telling me about Boar.
Just remember,
Oops, already did that. All right. We'll run this a few times, see if we have any luck. Really want to try and get a better version of this Herald. Incendiary, shock, or corrosive with a faster charge rate, because this thing is just so insanely slow. Look at his head, look at the health. Did you see that? Like you only got to see his flesh bar for like a second. It just popped up glitching out and then it was like, I'm out. So, Postal, I think you were asking, is the Herald any... Let's see, who was it? Somebody was asking, is the Herald any good? Or is the Herald good now? Thank you for the follow. Yeah, somebody was asking, is the Herald any good? And I can't say it's just good in general, but it is great with this build, man. I'm telling you, it works really well. And I think it's because of all the additional projectiles that it spawn that helps proc the prime stacks that I'm using from Force of Nature, helps proc the pyres from the damned augment, and it just works well. I've been running it. I believe in Crow-Source supremacy. I haven't used a Crow-Source a whole lot. I have one. Somebody had dropped me one. I haven't actually landed one myself yet, but somebody dropped me one. And I think I was using it with Vex. It was good. It's not my typical playstyle, the whole like just charge and shoot and the thing dies, I guess. I don't know. Over here. Yeah, the charge rate on this thing is just, it's so brutal, man. It feels like an eternity. Still taking damage. Get over here. Dead. I love care packages. Yeah, me too. Me too. Alright. Nothing yet. Let's run it a few more times, see what we get. I was grinding. Sean, thank you for following. I was grinding for days after Zero got it. I'm never going back. Oh. Yeah, I hear you, man. I can't tell you how many times I've said that about Saul. Saul, man, I'm telling you, I feel like everything in the game that I needed, Saul dropped. And this is like, you know, months back. Dude, everything was Saul. And I was like, I'm never going back to Saul again. I haven't been back yet, but I'm sure for some reason I'll have to go back eventually. I haven't got a Crosaurus. You haven't really? Yeah, so I haven't actually gotten one myself. The only reason I have one, and the only reason I have a Crazed Earl either, is because I've gotten care packages from viewers who have joined me during my like viewer game weekends on Sundays. So folks have dropped me some cool gear, and that's the only reason I have a Crazed Earl and the Crosaurus. Yeah, I dollared Saul, yes. The grind will pay off, I promise. Yeah. I'm about to start this game up. Is it worth the hype? Dude, Z-Edits, if you're asking me, I'm going to say yes. I love this game. Everybody's got their own different opinions about it, but I thoroughly enjoy the game. It's a lot of fun for me. I love it. The Crosaurus is so satisfying to use. Same with Crazed Earl. Someone gave me theirs and then ran him with me, and they dropped them another. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like the RNG for some of these people. Purple Blunts over on... It looks like you're on Twitch today. That dude has the greatest RNG ever. He gets all the greatest rolls of every gun, every legendary, every purple, everything. So he's the one always dropping me all this stuff because my RNG is terrible. I don't get anything. Anytime something new drops, I'll message. He's in my Discord. I'll message Purple Blunts and be like, "Dude, you got the new thing yet?" He's like, "Yeah, I got like 6 of them." I'm like, man, come on, save some for me. Come on, why is it not shooting? Charge rate on this is killing me. Feeling that. The status effect is still hitting him. That's crazy. Game is beautiful. It is though. It is. I love it. Dropped you good gear for the build science. Yeah, exactly. Holy. If you're talking about the damage, I promise you that's nothing. Just wait. That was actually a bad run. Hang out just a minute. Let me get my synergy. Some of these not the synergy, the combo. That's what I'm looking for. I gotta get the combo right, and it just like instant melts him. If I get the combos right, it still melts him even if I don't, as you can see. But when I get it right, it's like he just disappears like almost instantly. All right, come on, charge! No! There it is. He's dead. Oh, come on. Wasn't quite good enough. It kind of makes me angry if he's able to go up in that cocoon thing, because I should be able to take him out before he does. I know it. Because I have. Half the time it's because of the stupid charge rate on this gun. And I'll be like clicking, holding in, and it's not doing anything. But even when I do, look how slow the charge rate is. Like, you see how slow it is? Feels like an eternity waiting for this thing to shoot. What skill rolls do you have on your unholy damage? It's the crit damage and, so it's Executioner, 5. I've got a 5 on Executioner and 2 in Fist of Stone. So this just works really well because I'm already invested 5 into Executioner, so this gives me 10. So I have 10 into that, which gives me a 40% increase in crit damage, but after I deal melee damage, it doubles it. So basically it becomes 80. And because I'm throwing slippies, I'm like always dealing melee damage. So it's like always 80%. Then I have all this crit damage from Deadeye, all this crit damage increase there. Then I also have in the red tree, when AMON applies burning to an enemy, he gains increased critical hit damage. And because of electrical fire, and I'm using a Watts for dinner, I'm always shocking them, which means I'm always burning them, which means I'm always proccing this critical hit damage here. So it's just like critical hit buffs on top of critical hit buffs on top of critical hit buffs. What's your build? I've been trying to find a build that isn't ordnance. Dude, Ramiro, what you just said is exactly why I have been working on this build for the last 2 to 3 weeks. This build is where I would consider basically done at this point, and I can use basically whatever gun I want because of the synergies in this, and it still procs these skill damages with by just shooting gunshots. I can still throw the forge, the forge skill, the what is this thing, the storm cutter, and you should, because it helps with action skill cooldown, action skill duration, and ordnance cooldown, and it can also proc your detonations and stuff. But I don't have to do anything other than shoot my guns to proc the skill damage. So if you want to see the details on this build, everything, the gear, the skill, all the skill points, all the specializations, all the passives, all the firmware, all the synergies in the build, the things that make this great in my opinion, it's coming on my YouTube by like Friday or Saturday. I've already recorded the video. I'm in the editing process right now. In fact, to prove it to y'all, so you know I'm not lying, I'm not messing around here. I'm very serious. The video is coming. I'm gonna pull up DaVinci Resolve right now and just give you a quick highlight of what's there right now. Quick behind the scenes, if you will. So if you're not a subscriber on YouTube, go over there right now. It's FoxyZXP, FoxyZXP, if you want to see this video when it drops. Would you be against me recommending builds from other creators? Your builds look great, but just to throw out options. No, I mean, I recommend away. Always open for recommendations. The thing I will say is I tend to avoid looking at other builds that might be related to something that I'm also working on, just because I don't want it to directly influence my decisions. But after I am done with a build, like for example, this AMON build, I'm doing the video right now. I feel like this one is done. So I am totally okay with going and checking out other people's builds, because then I can say, okay, well, this is similar to what I did. I see what they did here is similar to what I did, but they did something totally different over here, and maybe I can learn from that. And so that's how I continue to kind of level up my game, if you will. So Borderlands, and we go into, I'm calling this thing Pyre God Amon. So am I on Twitch? Yes, Ramiro, I am on Twitch. I'm on Twitch, I'm on YouTube, I'm on TikTok. Foxy is putting in the work. Respect. Thank you, Marmaloot. Thank you. Appreciate that. So here you go. Look at, you can see all the cuts and everything I've made. You can see, like, I've got the whole timeline. This is a work in progress. So you can see we got our little intro here. What is up, everyone? Foxy here. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down my new Pyre God Amon build. If you are someone that behind the scenes for a more gun focused Amon build, you can tell I recorded it today. Same shirt. Skill and status effect damage. This could be the build for you, so let's get into it. Got the logo, we got some platinum timing against Bloom Reaper here, platinum rank, and then a couple of silly, watch this dude go flying, watch this. he just got yeeted, I don't know why, and this thing was stupid. Did you see the damage on this? This kill right here was just insane. Like this one even shocked me. Like I knew the build was good, but when I saw this, I was like, okay, this is just broken. This is straight broken. Dude, this is true mode UVH7, and look at how fast this thing dies. Watch that again. I mean, it's like instant, it dies. And so then we have, let's get started by having a look. We've got the skill trees, we've got all right, the gear, we got the gear, we've got specializations over here somewhere. So like, I'm still working on it. It's in the works. It's coming Friday or Saturday. It'll be there. Looking into Ancient Runes Amon build, and Girthquake has a slip and dip Amon as well. Also, it's less for you, Foxy, and more for people looking for different style builds. I highly recommend Mobalytics website. Oh yeah, no, great suggestions. Girthquake, I've definitely heard of some of their builds. Mobalytics is also a great source for just going on and browsing builds. Yeah, so great suggestions for sure. Thank you for subscribing, Ram. Thank you. All right, let's give this a few more runs, see if we get any more heralds. Just a second. All right. Just wanted to make sure I had my monitoring up. Let's see if we can get him before he goes cocoon on this one. Gotta lock in. Oh, you're gonna do it instantly? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's insane. The game, it's listening. It's literally listening. How would he have gone up in the cocoon that fast? Unless the game knows what I said. Never seen him go up that fast. Yo, give me just 1 second. I just realized my water's not here. I'm thirsty. I'll be right back. All right. Game is Borderlands 4. What other games y'all playing? I know everybody's playing different games. We're not all just playing Borderlands 4. What other stuff's everybody playing? Pull out the Gomi again? Oh, dude, yeah, I need to pull out the Gomi again. That thing was absolutely nuts. Let me do that. Let me do that. We'll throw it in for the cryo. I'm not going to use the cryo here. I think it's like way down here. Shotgun ammo with cryo damage. I think that's the one, because I think it's the only one I can load shotgun ammo in that I have. Pretty sure it's that one. But this one doesn't shoot Torg, so now I need to change to my Jacobs enhancement. Let's see, Jacobs fire rate. This go to. All right, here we go. Let's see how it works this time.
I will take it out.
Good God. Oh, dude, that did it. This Gomi is so busted, man. I don't understand it. It's crazy. There's something about the way this thing like starts building up. Where is it? There it is. Damage. It's absolutely insane. So at first you're like, that's not doing a whole lot of damage, but then it just like very, very quickly starts stacking real fast. And I know there's like with the Gomi, it's like, what is it like on shot? It starts buffing damage or something. Yeah, on hit, gain a stack of Firestorm. Each stack increases weapon damage by 5%. Reloading unleashes Firestorm. So that can also be where some of that additional damage is coming from. So it gains damage with each hit, and then when it reloads, it's going to do that whole Firestorm thing. With Cash and Gloam and War Wagon has Daedalus and Acceleration, and I forgot the other one, and it automatically refills your ammo back up. Yeah, so there's a Daedalus enhancement that does have some sort of ammo regeneration. And if you paired that with like a super soldier shield that has ammo regen, I mean those two working together might be enough to give you just enough ammo regen where, you know, you're not having to hunt for ammo as much. Bullet fabricator, right? Yeah. I am on Resident Evil run at the moment. Platinum 9, almost Platinum 2 remake. Have 3 remake, 4, 7, and 8 still to play. Nice. Yeah, dude, I haven't played a Resident Evil game in so long. But I want to. There's a lot of games I want to play though. Time is the problem. And it's also like the investment in it. Like, if I start it, am I gonna have time to really invest in it? You know, like keep playing. Oh my god, that's crazy. Just really play Borderlands only in some Black Ops 2, Call of Duty sometimes. Okay. Yeah, I was playing, is it I think it was Warzone. I played that for a while. Haven't played it in a minute though. I was taking my time with them, but people can speed run it in like 45 minutes. Yeah, that's crazy. Currently on Pale World and Mouse PI, 1 achievement away from platting each. Nice. Almost there. Die. Come on. Status effects. Get up there. Yeah, I was saying this the last couple streams, but I've been playing the new Halo Combat Evolved remake. It's you know, it brings back some old memories and stuff. Like those first Halo games were the things that like really got me big time into gaming, and they were like the first games that I played on, you know, PCs that I had built myself, and man, they were just great. Whoops, I messed that up. So it's bringing back all kinds of old memories of a game I would once have called my like favorite game ever. So it's fun playing those again. And they look so amazing. I mean, if y'all haven't actually seen them in front of you, like it's crazy how insanely good they look. I still play Black Ops 2 Zombies, as we used to play in a party of friends, but they all decided to get married and have kids. What am I grinding for? I'm grinding for more heralds. This pistol here, because it works surprisingly well, even though this gun is basically widely considered by the community to kind of be garbage. It works really well with the build that I'm working on here with AMON, so I'm trying to get some more. Holy moly, what is this build? Dark Man, this build is I call it PYRE God AMON. It's coming to my YouTube literally in like 2 days. By like Friday is my goal to have it published. And the thing that I love about this so much is the fact that it's basically a gun-focused AMON build that just by dealing gun damage procs skill damages. And there's this consistent feedback loop there, and it's great. I've been digging it. And so like I've been using a Herald, I've been using a bot, I've been using this Gomi. So it kind of doesn't matter what you use. Up there. But I need this because I rolled a TK wave with a Torg mag. Dude, that's nuts. Yeah. I will have... Oh. What do we got? Oh, it's a Gomi. Thought we got a Herald for a second, but nope. I will have this build up on my YouTube if you want to check it out. Like I said, by like Friday. The YouTube is FoxyZXP, just like you see in TikTok. So all the details will be there. The entire breakdown, everything, all the gear I'm using, where the synergies are in the build, all of that. Davey, thank you for following. What are you looking for? Yeah, I'm looking for the Herald. As I was saying, it's even though it's not considered to be like one of the best pearls, you know, it seems to work well with this build that I'm working on with AMON. And I think it's because it spawns all of those additional projectiles that all have a chance to help proc different skills and stuff, and then stack the prime stacks that I'm using. So that's why I'm using it. You sub, thank you, and thank you for the follow. So I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. So I've got this shock one here, which works really well against Inceptus because I'm already doing a ton of incendiary damage anyways, but the shock will help me get through his shield. I just gotta switch my... I was using fire rate, but I also have this reload speed one because they have a pretty low reload speed of only 3 seconds, but I think I'm gonna stick with fire rate just for now and see how that feels. I might have to switch to the reload speed because 3 seconds is a long time. And then he always does that nonsense and I've missed the projectiles. You're gonna go in your cocoon thing, aren't you? Yet. See, when he does that bouncing around thing, I miss him half the time, so... The extra projectiles don't help in that scenario. Oh, just die. Oh my gosh, you're gonna get right back up and go up in this thing even though you're dead. Ugh, come on. Alright. I need a redo. You messed up my run with all your bouncing. Let's see, Dale, you said they're comparing it to the Borderlands 2 version, though. The double penetrating Kempt Herald was the most open. Oh, yeah. That's true. Especially if you use the Gunzerker class with 2 Heralds and Money Shot. Oh my god, you could carry 2 of them? That's ridiculous. I have like 5 of them that I don't even use. Oh, well, I'll take them. You think this build will work with the Flash Cyclone? I think I have, let me see. Do I have one? I don't have one handy. Let me check the bank. I might have one and we could put it to the test. So this build does do a ton of cryo damage already. So it's kind of best to not pair it with more cryo because that way you can do more elemental damage, and you're already going to do a ton of cryo. However, it may work well. It might work well. Let me run this one more time, and then I'll go run by the bank and see if I have a cyclone we can try. Now you're going to do the bouncy thing again, aren't you? Oh, you dead. Get down. Get down. You're dead. Get down. Just... There we go. Look, I didn't even have to shoot it. The status effect damage was still going and it took out his entire cocoon thing. Die. Oh, I said die. Thank you. What about with a Icebringer class mod? What's Icebringer? Not sure which one that is. I'll give them to you. Sweet. Yeah, if you want to jump in my Discord, we can sync up sometime. I can share the link. You need the damned. Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck on the damned. I can't change it, or it would ruin my whole like cycle synergy. One sec, I'm gonna share the Discord link. There you go. Alright. I'm gonna run by the bank and see if I happen to have a cyclone. We can give it a try. I know I have one, but it might be in a different Vault Hunter, so if anything, I might have to just check out a different save that I have, grab it, and throw it in the bank so I can try it with AMON. I know I have one.
Welcome, always appreciate.
All right, let's go to the bank. Stock as it always is. Go. If we have one handy. Source, Juliet Sparkle. Oh wait, no, it's not a pearl, it's a legendary, right? It is a SMG, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, these are level 50s. It's a level 60, 60, 50. Oh wait, right there. Okay, so right here. Here we go. I don't know if these are any good. Looks like the exact same thing. I got two of the exact same thing. All right, I'm gonna take one of these. Throw it in here for the Gomi. Let me see if I have an enhancement for it though. Flash Cyclone. So it's a Jacobs, a Malawan. So I do have Jacobs enhancement, so I can use this. All right. All right, let's go try it. What I like to do when I'm just testing things out, versus going to like one of the Vault Guardians or any other big bosses, I'll just go to a safe house and look and see if I have any like bounties I can run while I'm here, and then wait for the Rift champions, the Rift bosses to spawn. So like right there we go, there's one. And then when I'm done with this, we'll have some Rift bosses we can just go check out real quick and just kind of see how things feel. Usually, yo, look, there's a right there. There's already one for us. Let's see who we get and see what this feels like. All right, so what is the special thing about this Cyclone? This does what? It's only shooting one projectile. I typically tend to prefer multi-projectiles because it stacks the prime stacks faster and helps proc those pyres faster. Like the Herald shoots 3 and then it kind of spawns off more from that. The Bod shoots 5. This one only shoots 1, but we'll see what happens because it has a higher fire rate. Chance on hit to explode and spawn additional projectiles. Okay, so that might actually work. Very cool. We'll see what happens. Here we go. Let's see who we're gonna get. Not looking too promising yet. Okay, well, we're stacking a little bit more damage. Okay, there it goes. Yeah, oh, yep, it works. It works. It works. Holy crap, it works. Oh my god. Oh my god. I was not expecting it to be that good. What? What the hell happened? I was like, okay, we're doing a little bit of damage, and then dude was dead. What? That was bananas. The hell happened? Dude disappeared, man. Okay, hold on. Let me put it on true mode. That's kind of ridiculous. That's kind of crazy, y'all. Okay, what the hell happened? I'm still kind of in shock. That was kind of nuts. I maybe have found my new favorite weapon if it's literally that good. Have I really been sleeping on this thing and it's that good? Alright, here we go. Here's some vials, right? Yeah. Vials. This dude's dead. Oh, he's dead. There's another one. Get some. Oh, there's a bunch of vials. Yes, bring them on. That one's dead. Y'all, we are just completely obliterating everything right now. What? Okay. Who suggested the flash cyclone? What the hell? I've been sleeping on this thing. Oh my god. What have I been, dude? Yo. What in the hell? Wow. Wow. This does 800% cryo damage. Dude. Yeah, this is Borderlands 4. Right next to Juliet Sparkle. Yeah, Juliet Sparkle I love as well. How did you get the game to run this good? They've made progressive updates to it periodically to improve the performance of it. That's the best I can say. I haven't done anything. I've been running like all the same settings the entire time. How long is it gonna take for just punching her? Look how little damage that is. We'll be here all day. Anyways. God. Come here. Come here. Is that the cryo impact gun from? Yes, it is. It is. It's the what this thing? Flash cyclone? Was it true? Yes, this is true mode. When I took out the boss, if you were watching in this rift, that was not true mode. I just turned it on afterwards because we took the dude out so fast. I was like, nah, I gotta turn on true mode because this is kind of stupid. I'm gonna go do this Vile Bounty and then we're gonna go to this other rift boss. So let's go here since it's right here. I need my my XP anyways because I've only got 109 specialization points. You can't hurt me. You can't hurt me, bro. You can't hurt me. Dead. Oh my god. This is true mode, by the way. I did turn it on. This is true now. These aren't like big bosses, but dang. Okay. Now let's go over there. See who we get this time. Now how good is this on a raid boss? That, so I can platinum, Bloom Reaper on just non-true mode, pretty easily. It probably won't plat true mode. At least I haven't tried it on true mode. I haven't tried Subjugator and Thal with this yet, though. My first test was Bloom Reaper. If I could plat Bloom Reaper, I was feeling okay about it. And I pulled that off. Oh, is this? I hate this dude. The way he goes invisible is so annoying. Oh, we got all these things here too. Sweet. Where are you at? Ah! How do you do that? There's no way. Let me shoot the thing. Oh wait, that's not. Where'd it go? There we go. Alright, you dead. Alright. Let's see if there's any more. Alright, there's another one. Let's go see who this is. Oh, the build uses the fish slap? Yeah, so, I'm using... Get off of the tree. I'm using the Slippy because that procs many different things here that gives me buffs. So I get double critical hit damage out of the Executioner skill just by dealing melee damage. I get a huge reduction in Forge skill cooldown, so I can keep throwing the Storm Cutter by just dealing melee damage. So it's the one thing that I'm kind of locked into with the build is using the Slippy, just because it procs so many things in the build. Scap, what's going on, man? Happy birthday to you, and thank you for the Go Popular. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Hello. You want some too? Well, they disappeared quick. Follow on trans shotgun. The Dropner campfire aim camp. Yeah, campfire at AMON. Will the Dropner work just as well with this build? It should, because the status effect damage will be big. Yeah, that's true, Scap. Your build, AMON build would probably does way more damage with the Dropner, I would guess, than mine. But there is big like status effect damage in this. But I know your build is like more heavy gun ordnance focused. So Darkman, Scap, who just answered your question, has a ridiculously powerful AMON heavy gun ordnance build. So if you like the Dropner, you like the Heimdall, you like those kind of weapons, you should definitely ask him for his build, because it is nuts. He can run the Mayhem 20 level on the takedown in less than 10 minutes. Less than 10 minutes. That's crazy. You automatically get bonus crowd damage while Berserk is active, so it will do good damage. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Yep. Yeah, and it goes up to like 600% damage, crowd damage. All right, we got another one here. I'm just gonna keep running these as they're spawning, just so I can kind of test things out. XP too. You can still get a Herald from Rifts. Yeah, no, that's true. Because it is a world drop too, right? So like, if you want to farm it, you can go to Inceptus, but it still has a chance to drop, like world drop. If you're not against underbarrels, it 100% will. Wait, I missed. What are we talking about? A wild Pokemon. What was that comment for? I think I've forgotten what the context was. If you're not against underbarrels, it 100% will. I got below 10 minutes with 5 seconds to spare. I was ecstatic. I know, I saw your post in the Discord, dude. That's crazy. Under 10 minutes is absolutely insane. Oh my god, dude, this is insane. Crazy. In reference to platting true raid bosses. Oh, okay, yeah. No, I'm not against it. I've used, so I have another cache build that I was running beam tossers with, just to kind of help quickly get through different phases. Came from YouTube. Well, hello. Welcome from YouTube. How are you? I can't wait for the new DLC Vault Hunter. Yeah, dude, 100% agree. I'm super excited for a new Vault Hunter, a whole new set of skill trees, skills, different builds. Like I'm so excited for, and that's for me what the whole end game is about. Really, is is the build crafting aspect of it. Like that's just what I thoroughly enjoy and what I love is the build crafting. So having a whole new Vault Hunter with a whole new set of skills and skill trees that we can build around, that's awesome. Where is it? I'm just wondering how her hacking skill will work. Yeah, I know, same, right? Like, she's supposed to be some kind of hacker, like that's the theme that they've given us, but like, what kind of skills does that mean? Oh my god, dude, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? The dude just straight disappeared. Bro, chill. I wasn't attacking you. Still feel Wonderlands is the top tier Borderlands. Really? I haven't played Wonderlands. Oh, I haven't played Borderlands 3 either yet, so can't really talk, I guess. But I've heard it's fun. And in the order of things, where does that lie? Is it in between Borderlands 3 and 4, or like in the story, or is it like after 2? I think somebody said one of the DLCs or something in Borderlands 2 kind of teases it, if I recall correctly. There's one. In between 2 and 3, okay. It's sub-story essential. Got it, okay. I wonder if it's like Maya's thought skill worked where her phase grasp jumps from enemies. Ooh. You might be onto something there.
You are not going to try to leave before our child.
5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, are you serious? Come here. But still. God, I just love that this build deals all this skill damage, all this procs from gun damage. Dude, that makes me so happy. That was like the one thing that I set out to do with this build is have an AMON build that didn't feel like it's just stuck in like heavy ordnance land or melee land or something specific. Like I could use pretty much any gun I wanted, and I can. In this stream alone, I have used a bot, I've used the Flash Cyclone, I've used the Gomi, I've used the Herald. They all work. It's awesome. You ever get a Crazed Earl to try with this? Scap, I literally was thinking about that exact same thing this morning. I have not tried it yet, but the fact that those proc on like melee attack, I'm doing melee attacks with the punch thing. So I was literally thinking that could be a third like stacking of damage, because the pyres stack damage, the detonations from Force of Nature stack damage, and those stickies from Crazed Earl stack damage. Dude, that could be three levels of stacked damage. So I do want to try it, but I haven't yet. Time to farm 9 hours for a good DPS roll, though. Yeah, exactly. Right, exactly. Yeah, just more damage on top of this. God, now y'all got me like, I don't think I have a Crazed Earl in my inventory. Go take this dude out, and then I'm gonna swing by the bank and see if I have one. I know I have one because Blunt's dropped me one, or possibly even 2. I bet the Crazed Earl would go hard. Yeah, no, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, that's just gonna be a third layer of damage on top of the pyres and the detonation damage from Force of Nature. So like, that just seems kind of nuts. And I mean the needles, like when those hit, they hit hard and they do big damage already. right? So like it's already hitting hard and doing big damage, and then you do the rocket punch and it procs everything. That's crazy. Where's this thing? Oh, it's over here. Now I definitely gotta try it though. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at this status. Oh my god. Where'd he go? Look at that, still it did. Look at the damage is still hitting him. He's dead. It's still hitting him. God dang. I actually love this gun now though. I don't remember who it was that asked me if I've tried the Flash Cyclone with the build. But I am glad that you did, because this thing is fun. And it works really well. I gave you one, Foxy. Yeah, no, yeah, you gave me a couple of them, I think. What's good, Foxy? That's so much damage. Dude, right? That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so now I gotta go check and see where the Crazed Earl is. Because now y'all got me thinking, like, we could get a third layer of detonation style damage here, and this could be just nuts. I never farmed for a Cyclone. I might have to now. Dude, for real. I only had a couple in the bank. They've been in there forever and I've really never used them. I've heard the Cyclone can be good, but Jesus, dude, this thing is just coking right now. Was not expecting it to be this good. Not at all. Okay, let's see. Crazed Earl. That's a shotgun. Right there's one. Okay, so I have a few. Oh, I think these are all just duplicates I've copied for people. I think they're all kind of, well, some of them are. All right, so let's do, gosh, I don't know. Cryo damage? Shock damage? Oh wait, this one does incendiary, but then overrides with shock. That could be nice. Doesn't do as much damage as the other ones though. These ones are way higher. I don't know. Let's go corrosive. Just because I don't have a corrosive. And for the hell of it, I'll grab a shock too. Cryo override. Oh, I didn't grab that one. I can grab the cryo override. More cryo damage. There's a cryo. There we go. All right, so I got 3 different ones we can try. Let's see what happens. We'll swap out this. Actually, I'll keep the Cyclone there. We'll swap out the bod. We'll just start with the cryo. Cryo override. And let's just, for the sake of eyeballing kind of damage here, let's see what we get. So dealing gun damage is going to cause the pyres, which procs the detonations, and then when I do the rocket punch, it should proc everything. It's just a matter of like if I get the timing right on it, but we'll see what happens. There's 20 million right there. 20 million, 34 million, 60 million, 70 million? What? Did y'all see that? Oh, I got myself with the slippy. No. I knew I was going to do that. Eyeballing. No. It was not intended, but I should have said that. Pun intended. Eyeball on the gun. Dude, I can't tell you how many times I'm over here at these test dummies and I end up knocking myself because of these stupid slippies. So now I'm back to the only having 220 rounds though. So that's the whole thing where with using these shotgun rounds, it's like, ugh, I run out so fast. Let's actually go back to Inceptus. Just kind of see what things look like at Inceptus. Plus it'll give me a chance to get another Herald. where you get this gun. The Crazed Earl is from Crazy Earl. So it's from one of the DLCs. The Whispering Glacier, Mad Ellie, and the Vault of the Damned. Why is my map stuck again? Here we go. I was gonna come out here and show you. It's this one, the Whispering Glacier. So if you go in there, there's a boss right here. Crazed Earl is his name. It's the same as the gun, Crazed Earl. He drops it. Oxy, could you drop me stuff like a super soldier and a good hash class mod? Raheem, I probably can if you're in my Discord, we can sync up in there. Yeah. One more platform. Alright, so I'm gonna turn off true mode because I don't know how this is gonna be. And when I'm farming, I typically don't have true mode on anyways, just because I want to get through this fast. Go! Do the thing! Oh! Forgot to throw a Storm Crider. It's okay, but it's a matter of getting the timing of it all down. Holy crap, that was nuts. Yeah, I think it's gonna be really strong if I can get the timing of it down. And all of some of it's kind of random, and it's subject to the pyres from the damned class mod going off, and then proccing the detonations and all of that happening before I have a chance to do the rocket punch and detonate the stickies. If I can get all three at once, we should see a massive, massive chunk of damage, but it may just be smaller chunks that just happen more frequently. I would love fast travels by the bosses. Oh, dude, yeah, I've said that so many times. Like, to not have to make us run the entire thing. Like, every time you go into Bloom Reaper, right, you gotta run that whole length. Wait, doesn't Stormblade proc Crazed Earl? No, I don't think it does. Because it's not considered a melee attack. It's considered forge skill damage, but it's not considered a melee attack. So I don't think it does. For the same reason it doesn't proc Groundbreaker. Right? So like when you look at Groundbreaker, melee attacks and slam are what deal the bonus kinetic damage. They proc Groundbreaker, and I think the stickies are the same thing, where I have to do the rocket punch, which is considered a melee attack, in order to proc those needles from the Crazed Earl. Yeah, Rafa, this is Amon. Rafa, this is Amon. I'm gonna try it again. We'll try it a few times because I want to see if I can get the synergies down here, or the combos, the timing. Stop jumping around. Look at that! Look at that! Did you see that? We got it good there, timing. Oh yeah, you're done. Oh my god! Oh my! Oh my god! It melted him! Y'all, okay, so yeah, this might be kind of nuts. That was easily the biggest single chunk of damage out of any gun I've used yet. Easily. That first chunk was nuts. That worked just fine. Yeah, it totally did. I haven't really played anyone but Rafa and Cash, so I don't know based on the skill icons and stuff. Yeah. Rafa, you definitely should check out this build that I'm working on here. If you like Rafa and Cash, you're probably more of like a run and gun style player like I am. And the reason I've kind of shied away from AMON for so long is because he's been known as very much like a heavy gun ordnance and melee style character, and a lot of his skills are based around that, and a lot of his like action skills, skill tree stuff. But I finally have something that works well with like any gun, and this is like the 5th gun that I've used this stream that all work well with this build. So it's just kind of proving the point that like this is very much a gun focused build that can proc big skill damage just simply by shooting a gun. The more you stack, the bigger the boom is right. That is right. And I purposely didn't do the attack too early. So I basically got through the entire clip, let him do his jump thing, went like this, and then went bam, and I got him again. Come here. Come here. Yes, yes, dude, this is working so good. This is working actually insane. That's so good. It's working so good. So good. What you farming for? Hey, yo, almighty, I am farming for, yes, a herald. That's it. You got it. That was a good recommendation, Scat, for sure, dude. This thing is cooking right now, and you can see where my ammo's at. Like, I'm not going through but maybe 2 clips. It's like two clips, if that. What's good, chat? What's going on, Rod? We're just over here putting this new AMON build that I've been working on for a while to the test with the Crazed Earl. So this build does big damage. It stacks damage in 2 ways, from the class mod and from the augment I'm using. And we had a suggestion to try out the Crazed Earl, which stacks, you know, you can stack damage from the sticky. So it could be a 3rd way to stack damage and have all of it kind of detonate at once and do big damage. And it's actually working. If I can get the combos right. And it's nuts. Come here. Just like that. And that. God, it's working so good. Dude. Oh my God, it's working so good. See, I don't even remember which one I'm using. I'm using the cryo one too. Let me try the shock one, because he has a whole layer of shield, and I'm already doing a ton of cryo damage anyway. So I'm curious how well the shock one might work. Let's try the shock. Curious. Good to see AMON doing some real damage. Yeah, that's what I said. All right, let's see what happens with the shock.
Right and steal.
Come here. Ooh, you felt that. Where are you at? Come here. No. Fell a little short. Get up there. Get up there! Okay, fine, don't. Dead. In the cocoon. We'll try it again. I don't think I got the combos right on that one. Sir, I think you're only considering one side of the opinions if you're saying that the opinions are that the game is bad. am very, very much of the opposite opinion that the game is incredible and I love it. I thoroughly enjoy the build crafting aspect of it, the whole looter shooter style of it. Like I love it. All right, let's try it again. Come here. Bam! No way! His shield is totally gone already. Ah, still messed it up though. Oof. We've got 10 prime stacks. And he's done. Borderlands is god tier is right. Oh, there it is! There it is! What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Ah. Complete it's a garbage one. I already got a cryo. I've got like a god roll cryo. I'm just happy to see one though. Rod, that's great advice. Yeah. That was a late drop too. Yeah. And the Crazed Earl does good damage even. Right, so Scap, that's what I was saying is like, this thing it hits really hard. When you shoot these needles and they hit, they do some significant damage, which is actually helping in multiple ways because the damage that I'm dealing from the gun is being stored in both the Augment, Force of Nature, and the PYREs. So the PYREs, so these say, dealing incendiary melee force skill damage based on 100% of the gun of damage dealt for 10 seconds. So that is part of that damage dealt equation. And then when we look at the force of nature, where does it say it? Right there. Detonation damage is 100% of gun damage dealt over 10 seconds based on the last 10 stacks. So in both ways, that hit the way that they're hitting hard like that is now not only doing the damage when it lands, it's also making the PYRE and the detonation damage bigger. So it's helping in multiple ways. And then they explode themselves, so that's even more damage.
Let me guess. I got the next time you're
All right. Let's see if I can get the combos right here. Look at him. Look at that. Dude. What? Did y'all see what just happened? Oh my God. We completely shredded him. We completely shredded him. I've never, ever... I've not seen it that fast with any other weapon. This might be the weapon to use with, with this build. Holy crap. That's why I recommended it, because Crazed Earl is just great in any gun. Yeah, dude. Scap with the MVP of the stream here with the suggestion. Holy crap, dude. This is like... This weapon is god tier with this build. Oh my God. Insane. Absolutely insane. I'm still kind of in shock right now. That was nuts. That was insane. Okay, you know what? Let's do a true mode. Because if we can melt him that fast, we should be able to do true mode, no problem. Scap is everyone's hero. That I agree with. True mode? Yeah, I was just gonna say it. Let's try it. Let's see. Come here. Where are you at? Oh, I got myself with the slippy. No! No! Oh, don't go up already. I already know I'm gonna need a redo. Come here. Did I not punch this thing? There. Thank you. Stop going up there. All right, I need a redo. I need to not land on my own slippy. Hey, if you can, I can get a copy of my God roll, Crazed Earl, from you. Yeah. Absolutely. All right, let me see if I can get a good run here, get the combos down right, and not land on my own slippy.
Just throw that in your... Oh, you'll be back.
Yeah, raw, dude, for sure, dude. The video's coming. I shared earlier. I've already got the video recorded. It's going through editing right now. Bam. Come here. Come here. Come here. Don't you go up there yet. We're not done. We're not done. Don't you go up there yet. Ah. Look at the status effect damage still hitting him. Come here. Done. I want to get him before he goes in that cocoon on true mode. I know we can do it. I just got to get the combos right. If I can get the combo to land just like the way I did just a couple runs ago, right before I put it on true mode, it should literally melt him. Shred him. Just a matter of making sure you get the combos right. The whole, like, stack a lot of these rounds. Hope that a pyre doesn't actually go off too early, because then you're not going to get the full detonation charge if it does. So kind of, that's where I'm saying, like, part of this is just kind of chance. Because if a pyre goes off, you know, after your second round, it detonates anything that's already stacked. So the detonation's going to be way smaller. I don't think I do, Dale. Come on. I got messed it up again. Dude, stop going up there! Oh my goodness! Do you see this? It's not even a fight. He's just in his cocoon the whole friggin' time. Alright, I'm gonna get it before he goes up there. Game, would the community help? Oh yeah, Senpai, dude. The community has been a huge help for me in this game. I've gotten so many tips. I've gotten so much loot from people stopping by the streams, just offering up care packages. And I've done the same. So if you're in my Discord, and I can share the Discord in the chat if you want to join. We're always sharing stuff in there. Why Crazy Earl? Okay. No specific reason. This is a gun-focused AMON build, and this is like the 5th or 6th gun that I've used this stream right now, just to kind of demonstrate the fact that you can use any gun you want. That being said, there was a suggestion in chat to try this build with the Crazy Earl, because I'm dealing 2 different sources of damage that stack damage dealt and gun damage over 10 seconds, and then they proc on just by simply shooting gunshots. I have a chance to proc a pyre, which then detonates, it does forge skill and detonates the other damage, so everything explodes like and detonates at once, and it does big damage. Well, the Crazed Earl is kind of the same thing, right? So it stacks those needles, and then on melee hit, melee attack, you then proc all those needles and they all explode. So that's a 3rd level or a 3rd layer or damage type that is like stacking and then exploding. And so that's why the suggestion was like to try this with the Crazed Earl, because it would just be a 3rd way to have another like stacking and detonation of damage. Hard Charger and High Roller. Ripper Enhancement would go hard with that Earl like another 100% gun damage. God dang. Okay. Well, then I'm going to have to go looking for one of those too. Would you recommend a legendary with both Hard Charger and High Roller on it? Because you said Hard Charger and High Roller. But that one's going to be a really, really tough farm. I might have one, and if not, that might be one of those things where I'm like, I might just go to the save editor for that. Because that's a really, really tough farm. Unless somebody is in the Discord that has one. Yeah, it comes with both. Okay. What you contemplating? You moved on me! No, all the stickies are gone. Come on. Get up there. I'm gonna get him before he goes in the cocoon. I know it. I can see we're doing big damage. It's gonna happen. I just gotta get the timing right. You have a few, I think? Alright, sweet. The status effects was doing the damage, though. It's insane. Yo, do it for real. It just lingers forever, and part of that's, right here. So I've only got 2 points into this, too. Wield the Storm. I have increased status effect damage and status effect duration. So 14% on each of these. So this is helping increase and extend the action skill damage and duration. Obviously, that's not where all the damage is coming from. Like, there's just huge amounts of damage elsewhere. But that's what's helping a bit. Who else loves the eyeball on the Crazed Earl? Where that thing's just kind of looking around. And then it looks back at you every once in a while. What you looking at?
Oh, I'm sure I'll find it. Oh, you'll be back.
Alright, come on. Let's get these combos. Rob, I'm not sure. Give me just 1 second. We can try and check. Oh, he felt that one. No! Not the reload right when he's going. Oh, come on. It would reload right when dude goes in his stupid cocoon. Oh, this one was garbage. No, that's not the button I wanted. Ah, there's the Slippy. I knew it was gonna happen as soon as I threw it. Out of the way. Alright, well, this is a garbage run. Come on. Oh, status effect's gonna get him. Oh, wait. I have to change this back because my game doesn't save it. Gotta get this dude before he goes into the cocoon. Gotta do it. My favorite and the best pearl is or looks and how it talks to you. Oh yeah. Yeah. Things it says. Oh, specialization. Are you using specialization augment for yeah, I'm using well, the one that I'm using is this one. A honed mind. Action skills gain a chance to critically hit enemies and also gain increased action skill critical hit damage. So if that's the one, no, I'm not using the contamination augment. I'm using a honed mind. You're talking about contamination. Critical hits gain increased status effect application chance. No, I'm not even using that, honestly. I could try it. I'm using the runner. In fact, let's just switch it. Let's just switch it and try it. Let's just try it.
I got the sales.
See what it does. He's gonna go up. Oh, he's not going up. Come, reload, hurry up and faster! Come on! God, the reload is taking an eternity. No! Don't go up yet. Ah. That is Fett gonna get him? I'm not even gonna shoot. Is it gonna get him? Nope. Stop just short. Ah. It's gonna annoy me. You know how Scap, you were you're on this hunt for, or you're on you're trying to get a less than 10-minute Mayhem 20 run on the takedown. Mine currently is gonna be, I gotta get this dude before he goes into this stupid cocoon on true mode. It's gonna drive me nuts because I know we can do it. I know I can do it. Let's see, am I still on the shock one? I think the shock one's probably going to be the best bet, because that's going to help me get through the shield. Do the thing! Nah, he's going to go up. Ah, and then the reload takes 20 minutes. Reload on this is horrendous. What is the reload time on this? Because it feels like an eternity. 2.2 seconds. God, that's even less than the Herald, but it feels like an eternity. Once we get this combo right, and hopefully a PYRE doesn't go off early, we'll get it. Still made a few mistakes and got below 10. Yeah, that's awesome, man. So I mean, you got room to get it down even further. And a purple for your cyclone. Nice. Yeah, I want to try those, Dale. No! No! You're not allowed to go up right now! That's that shield, man. I gotta get through this shield, or I'm never gonna get through this cocoon. Or take him out before he goes cocoon. Ah! Oh. Little punch. Come on. See, sometimes it hits real hard, and other times it doesn't. Sometimes I see big damage, sometimes I don't. And that's what I'm saying. Like, there's something with these combos. Like, if I'm not doing things just right, it doesn't land right. Dude spends more time in the cocoon than what? Dude, that's what I'm saying. Than Wilfred Bramble. That's what I'm saying. It's not a fight. He's just hiding in the cocoon the whole dang time. More specialization in sharpshooter would help reload. Oh, that's true. Sharpshooter's reload speed. Yep. Let's see if I also have one with reload. I'm using one with fire rate right now. Now I have magazine size. I have reload on Torg. Well, these ones would be nuts. I would lose Piercer. Oh, but these are different specializations or firmware.
Makes you think.
Oh, the joke didn't hit then. Wait. Wilfred. Oh, dude, I don't even know who that is, man. It's probably a great joke.
They don't let me cut on phone. Just remember.
Anybody know? Anybody? Who is Wilfred Bramble? Probably something I should know. Oh, Cocoon. I was gonna say, is he in the film Cocoon? That's an old one. Yeah. I'm never gonna be able to get through this stupid shield quick enough. Get up there. Go right back up in it. Nope, not yet. Ah. Oh no. I gotta figure something out to be able to get through this. Oh, I didn't sell this stuff. Be able to get through this shield faster. I'm doing so much incendiary, like burn, like fire damage. I'll have no problem burning right through that flesh, but this shield is causing me the problem right now. I'm using the shock hurl too. I would expect this one to be the best against the shield.
Let me take that off your butt. Always appreciate it.
Alright, we'll try it one more time, see what happens. This is Borderlands 4. Close. That was probably the closest yet. Ooh, we felt that. Oh my gosh. Oh, you gotta go right back up? Come on. Oh my god. I mean, it definitely doesn't have any problem taking the dude out on true mode whatsoever. It's just, it's gonna probably be a struggle to take him out before he goes into that cocoon. It's taking too long to get through this shield.
I got the sales.
I'm determined though. I feel like we have to make it happen. Come on. Doesn't help when he does that because then I miss half my shots. Punch him! Thank you. Oh, okay. Thank you for sharing the live. All right, one last run. We'll see how we do. I'm gonna keep trying this though, Scap. Even if it's outside of the stream, I'm determined. I know we can make it happen. Great suggestion again, though, to use the Earl. Great suggestion. Just got Borderlands 4, having a great time playing it. Yes, dude, I love this game, man. Enjoy the ride. It is such a good game. Oh, he's gonna go with stupid cocoon again. Ah! See, it's like I had a bunch of stuff stacked right there, but it didn't count for some reason. Ooh, how about that? And on my own slippy again. And right back up he goes. Status effect damage is gonna get him. So how much campaign do I have left? I just did the part where Nessie destroys the catapult. Anybody help me answer that? I don't even remember that. Nessie destroys the catapult. What? Do you know what mission you're on? Hyperion. Enhancements everywhere. And she comes out and destroys it from underground. Oh, wait, is that maybe halfway? I don't remember. Yeah. If you knew what the mission you were on, it'd probably be easier to tell you the Ripper Queen mission. There's a lot though. Like through the main storyline, there's quite a bit to it, so it's really hard to say. Oh, the driller hole. I think it's soon after answering distress call. Gosh, I honestly don't remember.
Why don't you come on back?
Yeah, you're about 25%. Oh, okay. So a good ways to go yet. Zane's pet. Yeah, you must be fairly early in yet, because it's been like I hardly remember any of this stuff. It's been a while. Enjoy the ride though, dude. It is a lot of fun. Some quick bits of advice. Don't worry about farming anything specific until you get your character up to level 60. Any time you spend farming before you get to level 60 is a waste, because as soon as you get to 60, you're gonna have to go farm all your gear all over again. Just use the stuff you find along the way, and just keep using that. Anytime you level up, you get a new shotgun, you get a new AR or pistol, whatever it is, shield. Just grab the new stuff as it drops. Run vile bounties run vile bounties for quick XP. Like those help you get XP and level up faster. But I would also say do the things that make the game and keep the game fun for you, because one of the biggest complaints I've heard about like just leveling in this game in general and gaining XP is you have to just constantly run bounties and vile bounties to do it, and that gets monotonous and boring. And then that makes the game boring for people. So don't continue to do that. If you find yourself feeling like, oh, I'm bored, go do something else. Go to a Ripper drill site and just wreck a bunch of dudes. Like, that is one of the funnest things in the game for me. And it can be some decent XP if you continuously run those Ripper drill sites, because there's a lot of badasses and there's bosses there and stuff. So just play the game in the way that it makes it fun for you. You know what I mean? But also continuing to try and finish up the storyline and level up. But yeah, the absolute first thing you need to do is finish the main story, because Earl, shut up. The first thing you need to do is finish the main story, because that unlocks a whole lot of other stuff. It unlocks the ability to use the black market thing that changes every week, and that there's 2 guaranteed legendaries in there that have 4 different roles every 30 minutes. So every 30 minutes you can check it, and it'll have a different role of the 2 legendaries that are in there, and it's every week. And then it also unlocks your ability to start getting into the UVH levels, the Ultimate Vault Hunter levels. The highest you can get right now is UVH 7. That's probably as high as it's going to go. I haven't heard anything about it going higher than 7. But when you get up to 7, when you're farming, it gives you a greater chance. It increases your chance at legendary drops. So when you're farming bosses and things, when you do get up to level 60, once you finally get up to UVH 7, then you'll have a better chance at getting legendary drops. So like right now I'm on UVH 7. And so right now you're probably playing on like hard mode or whatever mode you're on. But then when you get up to, like I said, start working through the levels, you get up to UVH 7, you have the highest chance of getting legendaries, period. You're on hard. Okay, yeah. So continue playing through the main story mode on hard mode, and then when you finish the main story, it's going to tell you, to continue doing the Ultimate Vault Hunter missions, and you'll find those if you go under missions, go under challenges, you'll see Ultimate Vault Hunter right here, and then it'll start telling you to complete these missions, and you can see there's a bunch of them in here, and as you go through them, so like some of them are just kind of like get to know different aspects of the game, sets appeal, complete Zane's firmware mission, which is just, it teaches you how to use the firmware transfer machines. With Raptor Attention, complete Maurice's Black Market vending machine. So it tells you about Maurice's Black Market, how it works, and lets you use it. This shows you Moxie's Big Encore and how you can use it to farm bosses. Lilith's Wildcard mission to unlock UVH 1. So you do this, and then you can start working on UVH 1 missions, and then you'll get up to here where you complete this, and now you're on UVH 2. Then you complete these missions, and you get up to UVH 3, and you just keep going. Can't forget the shiny hunt. Yes, yeah. Fat Boy. So what the shiny hunt they're talking about is phosphenes. So I'm only at 62% on phosphenes. These are where you can get the shiny is what it's called, the shiny skin or the phosphine skin for the weapons. Just to kind of show you one, I have one equipped on. First one I can think of is my bot. I've got a bod here that should have it. It's like right here. Oh, and the Shala Shaska. So like, for example, here's a Shala, the Shala pistol. So you see how it's got this like cool skin on it? And in fact, the better way to show you is probably going over to customizations and then going into weapons. And then so Shala right here. So you see this cool skin, like shiny pearl, like not pearlescent, but like just like shiny in the way it looks like purple and green and pinks and oranges and all that stuff. That's the phosphine skin. This is its normal skin. This is what it comes like, kind of like a camouflage look. And then you have all these other weapon skins you can put on it, right? So you'll unlock a lot of these different skins, but this is the phosphine skin. And this is, you have to earn this by getting the phosphine to drop from the dedicated drop source, which is a boss usually. So, and you'll know when it drops because it has a much brighter color to it. It has a totally different sound than a legendary. And so you'll hear it and you'll know when it drops. The game is real, but it's one of the best things in the game. The grind is, oh yeah, the grind is real, but it's one of the best things in the game. 100% agree with that. Yeah. Nice. Only thing I wanted to farm was the combo, the Wombo combo, but I got it second try and said, all right, time to go. Yeah, it's totally. Sometimes it won't be that quick though. It'll be 2 weeks and you're still farming the same thing. But as I said before, play the game in the way that it keeps it fun for you. If you're farming for something and it's not dropping and you find yourself getting bored with doing that, running that farm, farming that one boss, leave and go do something else. Do what makes the game fun for you. So like, I can only farm like maybe a couple hours max at one time, and then I got to change and go do something else. But thanks, man. Looking forward to put my more hours in. About 13 in right now. I can easily see 1,000. Oh yeah, dude, I'm like at 1,000 now myself, if not more. But yeah, it's a great game. Enjoy it. Stop back sometime and let us know how your grind's going. We'd like to hear back. Let's see, with Zane and Levaine's baby thresher. Oh yeah, that's right. Moonbad and Callus. The one we're stopping siege on the Arcadia. Yeah, man, some of this it's been so long since I've even done it. I've totally forgotten about it. Will do. I followed. I'll be back. Awesome. Looking forward to it. I don't have Discord anymore as it was doing something odd to my volume control, so just invite me to drop those enhancements. Oh yeah, sounds good, Dale. No worries. Very cool. All right, y'all, I'm going to take off. I hope y'all have a great evening, and we'll see you Saturday at 6 p.m. And hopefully the YouTube video will be published with this AMON build, so y'all can go give it a try. Well, all right. Take care, everybody. Later.